It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thanks for joining us. The NBA on 2K Sports rolling right along. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. The regular season starting to wind down. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, there is some significance to this game for them because victory here means they will officially have the third best record in the league. You know, it seems, fellas, like every time LeBron takes the court, he has a chance to pass another career milestone. When it's all said and done, where do you think he ends up on the NBA's all-time scoring, Shaq?
Well, it'll be very hard for him to make a run at the top two. However, it's never a good idea to doubt LeBron because he's already passed me up in the scoring list, so you can't doubt the guy.
Who's got that going?
Well, you know, man, Ernie, I just think how long he plays. If he plays, 17, 18 years, he's going to be in the top two. But if he stops at about 15, then and says, I just want to spend time with my kids, then I don't care.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Probably break a leg, and even if they still wheelchair him in the end till his last stand. So I got love for my friends, back by popular.
Hey, I never wanna waste your time. My life, so precious. Is yours, is mine. Hey, look at the time. My God, so precious. Is yours, is mine.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Earlier in the season, it was Toronto coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Cavaliers. And so, with that loss, that gives each team one win apiece in this series. Both teams want this one badly.
And, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now I'm the leader of this team, and I expect nothing less than greatness out of all of us. I'm going to hold everyone accountable, including myself. Kevin?
And that's so great to hear, DA. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. And tonight, we have two teams that Steve can absolutely rip you apart from long range if you let him.
Yes, I mean, these two teams, no one's going nowhere near the paint. So I think it's going to come down to the teams that they're defending. You're not going to be able to stop these guys from making shots, but you want to be able to contest and bother them. And then you have to rebound the three-point shot, and that's the hardest rebound because it can bounce off and go particularly anywhere. Take them off their rhythm, and hopefully they miss shots. Contest, contest, contest.
Yeah, go out and close. You're exactly right. Fight through every screen. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the 1 and the 2. They create so much offense. Anunoby the 3, with Ibaka playing the 4. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Lowry passes to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And so here's Cleveland. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And I felt like they came out of that with a terrific game plan, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they had great play calling, and then the execution was on point. Outstanding effort all the way around.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Another miss by James.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play. Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
The shot's good from Love.
Well, that's what you love about Kevin, a star player who also gets those garbage buckets.
Kicks it to Valanciunas. Lobs it up for Ibaka. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ibaka's got his first basket. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Over Love. No good from Valanciunas.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Calderon, that's good.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Now, here's DeRozan. 32 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
LeBron shot is off.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Lowry. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
The versatility of DeMar DeRozan can finish with power or finesse in the painted area. You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Now, here's DeRozan. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Goes up, and the dunk by James.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Toronto trailing. Out to the wing. Here's Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
Oh, going vertical and getting nasty on that one.
That slam, Greg, was one to behold. We'll remember that, baby.
He leaped off the ground and threw that down with some real ferocity. Wow!
Now, here is Lowry. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. For the finish, and then slams it in.
Always with a great vision. Calderon still one of the best at finding the open man.
Raptors trail by 3. Now the pass to Anunoby. Ball's knocked loose. Fires from 14, and the shot is long.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
And it's LeBron missing. Raptors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Puts one up from 19. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot.
Now, one thing about DeMar DeRozan, he lives in the gym.
I mean, people talk about that he's always working on his game. They talk about him in the offseason being in the lab with all different type of trainers. And the results, they speak for themselves.
Here is Lowry. Following the score by Cleveland. It's stolen by Nance. Calderon dishes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. From deep, James add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Screen by Ibaka. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive.
Oh!
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Lowry. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And stolen by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. In that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside and at least draw some fouls.
Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth. Here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
And stolen by Love.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one. And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Now, here is Ibaka. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Jose Calderon. Lowry passes to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Anunoby's got 9 points.
He's been locked.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical, they have owned the paint, and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. And DeRozan throws it down.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
LeBron drives in.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas and stolen by Love. And here we go. Cavaliers running again.
Way up there. The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass. Just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6. And they double up DeRozan, and stolen by James. Jumps up, and the dunk by LeBron.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Hill against Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. And Valanciunas kicks to Ibaka. The drive by James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that.
Gentlemen, 2 shots.
But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
And he makes the first.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Nance, and it's Clarkson in for George Hill. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
Now, here's Miles. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. Hood comes in with the double team. 5 to shoot. They need this. And it's Miles missing. And Smitty, it had to take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Here's Powell, following the basket by LeBron James. Powell with the screen, passes it to Van Vliet. There's a good screen. The Raptors need to get a shot off. No problems knocking that one down. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Raptors trail by 20. And the Raptors call time here.
And in today's game, we're really so used to thinking of passing as the key to an efficient offense. But this Raptors club, they do it a different way. For them, the screen is the assist, giving their guards space to pull up or attack the rim.
And the Raptors for the last few seasons, Greg, right at the bottom of the league in assists.
Yeah, but nevertheless, they do make good decisions. They're a low turnover team, and they've been pretty efficient offensively. One area where you can offset that is by their ability to get to the free throw line, because that puts a lot of pressure on your defense with their ability to attack.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart for Cleveland.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Now here's Miles. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland leading by 20. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Powell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Powell with the screen. Pass to Siakam. Thompson with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Goes up the baseline. Here's Green. And that one hits back iron.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And Miles kicks to Powell. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
And Powell, no good on that one. And a huge payroll for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Steve, there's been tension at times with LeBron demanding more help to keep his team in title contention.
Yeah, the dollar signs, the luxury tax payments, and the tens of millions. Ownership made that commitment when they asked LeBron to come back. Money is no object when it comes to winning rings.
Here's Van Vliet, the Cavaliers making the shot. And the wide open shot from Miles. Rebounded by Clarkson. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Smith. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And you look back for J.R. Smith, Steve, over the years, some questionable choices. His reputation took a hit, but do you feel he's turned over a new chapter in his life?
Yeah, I do. I mean, spending time with LeBron James has definitely had him matured. Everybody looked at him as a prankster, not just on the court, but off the court. He's doing a better job. I'm happy to see him maturing.
The free throw off from J.R. Smith. And you look at the Raptors, one of the top teams in the East, Greg, but do they have a chance to go all the way?
I think they're a threat to make the finals. Can they win it all? They may be a piece or two away, but still a young and aggressive core. They continue to try to add pieces, and this is a group that has proven they want to win and win now.
Miles with it. Now Smith defending. Doubled by Smith to the inside. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith, no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
He had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The free throw drops for Poeltl.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And so he hits both. There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 6.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Right, left side. And again, Toronto no up. Hood. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Wright. Pirtle is out there with Powell. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. No good on the free throw. And Smitty, you retired back in what, 2005? Do you still get a chance to play pickup from time to time?
You know, we play pickup, Kevin. Yes, in 2005 I retired. Some guys I get a chance to play with in Atlanta, Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, Tony Delk. So we have a great group. Other than that, we're real old and have gray hair. But now it's got uglier and uglier. We play about 1 or 2 games, and we let our kids pick up the rest.
Smitty, I can see maybe speed and quickness going because of age, but I bet the shot is always still pretty much there, correct?
The shot is still there, and the fouling is going up to another level.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. Kyle Lowry told me, we're a complete team, 15 deep, and we really mean that. You never know whose time it's going to be. Kevin?
And DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. And the Cleveland Cavaliers unable to defend their 2016 title, Steve, but hungry to return to the NBA Finals once again.
You know, the pressure, Kevin, to capitalize on their window. LeBron James turning 33 this season, an aging supporting cast. It won't get any easier.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Here's Smith. Here's Thompson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Powell kicks to Pirtle. Siakam, good. Siakam's got his third bucket of the night.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And a miss there on the triple. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Right with it, now guarded by Hood. Here's Van Vliet. Off target from outside.
And that's the shot he wants, just a little bit out of rhythm.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right against Hood. Poked away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. From deep, Green. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Down low, the 11-footer off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers leading by 23, and the wide open shot from Green. Here's Thompson. Tries yet again, and the layup by Hood.
Timeout.
Hood's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the Raptors call time here.
I like Rodney Hood. He plays with great patience. He goes through his progressions off the pick and roll. Once he gets past his initial defender, he keeps them walled off behind him and forces the help D to make a decision.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Powell. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Fifth, the Raptors.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
A wide open look here for Wright. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Wright defending.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
They set the pick. Back to DeRozan. Layup off the pick. That one falls.
Wow, the hops, the aggressiveness. DeRozan, a difficult matchup inside.
Drills it from outside. 9 points for Jeff Green.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Now here's DeRozan. 8 points for him. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And that one's good. Green.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Now here's DeRozan. To the right side. They set the pick. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Another miss by DeRozan. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Smith dishes to Thompson. And here is Wright. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Siakam. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Shoots over Clarkson and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the Raptors shooting 41% for the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smith with it, now guarded by DeRozan. The second effort. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Van Vliet. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting. That ability to just kind of draw fouls. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Green. James checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson. And DeMar DeRozan, always, Greg, among the league leaders in free throw attempts.
And when you look at him, 6'7", 220 pounds with tremendous athleticism, he has got all the tools. Beyond, though, that attack mentality, he's a savvy basketball player. Those little shot fakes, his footwork helped this guy live at the line.
And the Raptors, unique in the NBA, they have a whole nation behind them.
And basketball continues to gain in popularity, especially with the younger generation in Canada. The Raptors are coming to relevance at the perfect time, and the rabid fan base energized by how competitive this group's been the last couple seasons.
No good on that one. And the new CBA hammered out Smitty last season between the league and the players. It really seemed to get done. Adam Silver, a terrific job. Chris Paul leading the players' side. They got together early and seemed to be much more cordial in their negotiations. I think that's a wonderful sign.
I think the game is in good hands right now, and I was happy from, like you said, from the league side and the players' union side. You said it best, Kevin. They got together early, and that's why I think it was seamless. And the game right now is going so well, and they didn't mess it up, and I'm happy about it.
And you know what? I'll even go on. I'll take it one step further. I don't know if there's a professional league in the world right now that is in better shape in almost every aspect than the NBA. What do you think?
I totally agree, Kevin. Right now, we have a magical time right now in the NBA. Things are running well on the court and off the court.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Osman, a big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, terrific pick. Then kicks it right ahead, turning defense into offense.
And on the other side, that's an annoying miscue. Total lack of focus.
Here's Anunoby. 9 points in the game so far. They double him with James. Back to Lowry, to the inside, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. And when they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
He's off on the first.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Steve, many felt that it was fitting that the Cavaliers came back in the 2016 finals from a 3-1 series deficit to win it all. If you're going to finally break through, it would have to be against all odds to make something like that happen.
Yeah, so true. And the actual ring the team got after that comeback has a story to it. 3 white diamonds and 4 red garnets, showing this.
Oh, goodness.
Terrific.
Wow. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. DeRozan with it. He's got 8. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 6.
A nice three-point shooter. Kyle Lowry extends the defense trying to cover him.
And it's James missing.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
Tips it, and Ibaka is right there. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in. He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Passes it to Anunoby. Dishes it to DeRozan. Shoots from 12. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Raptors shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And Valanciunas out of Lithuania, the 5th overall pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he's still quite young. You know, a lot of talent offensively. Defensively, he's probably had less of an impact, but that's where he has to take the next step.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Here's Nance. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 40 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
On the wing, DeRozan. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
From deep, Miles goes back up. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Hill. Cavaliers shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Tipped away. Here's Nance.
Oh! Nasty.
Yes.
And you know, a player with Calderon's experience is going to be able to find the open man on that play every time.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, it may not be the era of the center in the NBA, but Jonas Valanciunas has something to say about that. He said, "I try to make sure they don't forget about centers. I'll keep reminding them. The league is full of guys that can do different things, but I still think you need a center that can rebound the ball and score in the low post." I agree. Kevin?
Well, the centers are still important, David. Good to see Valanciunas making his presence felt in the paint. Lobs it up for Ibaka.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep, James. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You want to try to keep LeBron from carving you up inside, but he can tee it up from outside as well.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Cleveland. Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors. Cavaliers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Hill. Here's Love. Ibaka with some nice D.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Hill, no good. Hood against Miles. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Here's Hill. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Yep, it counts. Calderon's got his second bucket of the night.
The beauty of Calderon, may have lost a little speed, but knows exactly where he needs to be to finish in transition.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Cleveland moving it up. Calderon leading the charge. Here's Nance. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Yeah, you can always bet on Calderon to come up with a steal or 2 in a game. And that time, boy, did it pay off big.
Now the dish to Miles. Offline with his 3. And so it's Cleveland, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 2 rebounds, and also 3 steals. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
LeBron might have actually reached a new level for how to control a basketball game. You know he can score his points at any time he likes. He can lock down almost anyone defensively, and at times he's like he's in a zen state where he's playing chess, like a chess master, moving the pieces around the board flawlessly.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
I'm sure the D will improve from this point on, and because of that, he needs to up the ante in his attacks to the rim, too.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Raptors shooting 41% for the game. And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player known for his attention, Steve, to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
Calderon is out there with Hill. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Nance. And it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Ibaka outside. Pass to Anunoby. They double him with James. Inside. Here's DeRozan. And it's sent back by Hill.
Hill can catch you unaware with his reach. Terrific defensive play.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Nance passes to Calderon. James in the post. It doesn't go for him. Hill against DeRozan. The feed to Lowry. Puts up a 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. LeBron drives in.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Right wing. Here's Lowry. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's James. Count it. LeBron's got 49 points in the game.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
And they double up DeRozan. Valanciunas passes to Anunoby. Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Love. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Nance with some nice D. Lets it go from 11. And James gets it to go on the assist by Nance. 51 points for LeBron.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Here's Anunoby, covered by Nance. And the pass to Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
To the middle. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Over to the left wing. Anunoby. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And Nance slams it in.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 5 assists tonight. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 55.
Extending the lead, this has been a great period for him offensively.
Valanciunas with a screen on Calderon. Pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Ibaka. He tries for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 13 rebounds in the game. Pass eating.
And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
First free throw is good. And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Green comes in for Nance. J.R. Smith's checked in for Hill. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jose Calderon. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And it seems these players are getting more and more athletic, Steve. So much of that is modern conditioning, core strength, off-season workouts, things that probably didn't happen when you were playing, but just because of science have developed now. What did you do that helped you out the most, and maybe some things you wish you had done?
Well, you look at my body, Kevin. Yes, it didn't help me. I was this skinny rail guy. We had a bench press and we squatted. But guys right now are having more talking about core strength, yoga, Pilates. I mean, they're doing so much that is totally different. I wish I would have been a guy who spent more time on his body versus my game, because it means a lot to be able to have that core strength. But I didn't think beach muscles, you really needed it to play the game of basketball. Guys right now, it's their entire body, and it's also their entire way they recover from the games of basketball, and I think that's what I wish I'd have worked on better.
That word you just said, recover, the recovery process, I think, is even more scientifically advanced now than it was when you played, correct?
Yes. Kevin, example for me, I just iced my knees. Guys now have hyperbaric chambers that they use, and a lot of guys have them in their homes.
Good on the second free throw. And the Raptors looking for a way to break through the East. Smitty, how do they get past the Cavaliers?
I don't know, Kevin. That's the question. As long as LeBron James stands in their way, it won't be easy. DeMar DeRozan said it himself. The key will be finding another star. In today's NBA, you need at least 3 stars to win.
And they double up DeRozan. Stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's the thing about Thompson. Because he can run the floor, he gets looks in transition.
With the pass. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Van Vliet kicks to DeRozan. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Siakam. Here's Pirtle over Green, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, his sophomore season at Utah, Jakob Poeltl led the Pac-12 in field goal percentage at over 68%. Once he developed his left hand, defenders couldn't do anything to stop him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Steve Pirtle was a dominant low-post scorer in college. Can he replicate that, you think, in the NBA?
You know, I think it's going to be hard. Post offense is losing favor in this NBA. You love a big man with soft hands and the ability to finish around the basket, but he has to develop some kind of jump shot.
He's off on the second. Cavaliers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. They get the rebound. Misses from short range. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Back to Wright. Drills the three-pointer. Wright's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The pass to Siakam. Stolen by Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pirtle sets the pick for Wright. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
If you play JR for the jump shot, he's also capable of putting it on the floor and driving it right past you.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Pope loose. Passes it to Van Vliet. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Doubled by Smith. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Clarkson dishes to Green. Osman. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Feeds to DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 19 points.
Nice work on the offensive end by DeMar DeRozan. Nobody can slow him down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Cavaliers have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hood's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. C.J. Miles comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Norman Powell subbed in for Wright.
Shooting one.
That's good from Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Here's Siakam, and he makes that one. Siakam's got 9 points. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Green slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. It's Powell on the wing. He feeds it to Pirtle. Back to Powell. To the middle. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And when Green is feeling it, keep getting him the ball. He can really score from anywhere from the floor.
Miles the pass to Pirtle. Over Thompson, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. And after the Raptors were swept in the 2017 conference semifinals, do you guys get the sense that Coach Dwayne Casey's on the hot seat?
No, I don't think so. I think Casey already survived a changing of the guard in the front office. He doesn't feel the pressure to keep his job, just the pressure to do his job, putting his players in the best position to compete.
Powell with it. Now Green defending. The shot by Powell, no good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
If Thompson's able to develop a mid-range game, watch out.
Kicks it to Miles. He dishes it to Pirtle. The feed to Powell. It's Miles atop the key. Here's Pirtle. And that's going to be a treble. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Raptors.
And really, their guards have been the ones that have done the bulk of the passing and shot creation. Sometimes the ball handlers will look to score more down the stretch. We'll see if that becomes more of a focus.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Miles with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Van Vliet. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
They've pounded the glass every time down the floor, and it's clear that they want to win that rebounding battle.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Dishes to Powell. Miles against Smith. And Miles kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots off the screen. Good on the shot. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A different look now for Cleveland. Love checked in for Tristan Thompson. Nance comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson. The Raptors also with a sub. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Hood. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Powell, 7 points in the game. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 9 points in the game so far. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nance, no good. The Raptors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Hill. To the paint. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Solid screen by Serge. Quick enough to get to the spot. Strong enough to hold his ground.
Smith for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Powell. 9 points in the game so far. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Hood. Finished off the break.
And what quickness out on the break from Hood. Just eating up the hardwood with his speed.
Up top Powell. The layup off target. And so it's Cleveland, able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort, feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Toronto. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. So for Toronto right now, we've got Anunoby. C.J. Miles is out there with Nogueira. Then there's Lowry. And it's Powell in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Anunoby. Down low, Nogueira. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume 3-point shooter.
And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of 3-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
And he can't get the first one. Well, and each player has their strengths and their weaknesses, Smitty. When you played, what did you feel was your greatest strength as a player? And maybe the one area that held you back a little bit?
I think basketball IQ, being able to shoot the basketball, versatility, And then I think the one thing that held me back, I wish I was more athletic. I really wish I could jump, Kevin, high like a lot of these guys, because I think that gives you an advantage if you have both the IQ, the versatility, and athleticism.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love.
They double him with Love. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Korver. Goes back up. And Love finishes off inside.
Wow, Kevin Love getting out and running on that one.
Calderon against Lowry. And stolen by Love. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Raptors shooting in this game, 45%. Powell kicks to Lowry. Shot to stop the run, and the Raptors miss again. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes. 13 points for Love.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry kicks to Powell. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important, and I think this generation has done it better than my generation. Obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. And the one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come about.
Well said. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Miles. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well over a decade in the NBA for C.J. Miles, taken straight out of high school by the Jazz back in 2005.
And he's just now entering his 30s. A good floor spacer and solid defender at the 2 or 3 spot.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And Miles drops them both. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The dish to Love. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Got a piece of it. And Love throws it down.
Big night for Kevin Love, using all the tools in his toolbox.
And here is Wright. Steve, we're hearing more and more about video game competitions, the rise of esports. It's big business. Have you been following any of that?
Yes, I have. Rick, Fox, Jack, those guys with E-League here at Turner Sports. I get a chance to watch it, bring my kids here, and watch of it. I'm amazed. It's growing and growing and growing, and I love the competition of Rick Fox, Echo Fox versus Shaq's team.
They double him with Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
He's not usually dunking on top of you, but as usual, Love gets results.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
It's Powell on the wing. They double him with Love. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Calderon. Poked away. Miles the pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. They get it again to stop the run. That's good for Miles on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists tonight. The drive by Love. Nogueira pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. On the last few seasons, the NBA has seen its share of teams that provide that villain role for the league. The Warriors, perhaps with Kevin Durant, LeBron when he was in Miami and now in Cleveland. Do you think having a villain in the NBA is a good thing for the league?
Well, I think the right type of villain. And when you start talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, those are right type of villains because they're getting criticized as a villain because of not of their actions on the floor or off the court, just the choices they made to switch teams. But both those guys, LeBron and Kevin Durant, so far has handled it perfectly, and that's why the league's in good hands.
And he gets it to go. Calderon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Wright kicks to Powell. Pass to Anunoby. There's the double team with Korver. Anunoby passes to Nogueira. Powell for 3. That one misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
First one falls for him. Well, Steve, with the rise of NBA message boards and increased coverage from beat writers, NBA players have plenty of opportunity to read up on opinions of what people are saying about that player. Is this something that is impossible to avoid? And do some players read fan opinions about themselves? Are they reading these critiques?
Yeah, I think they are. Some players read in too much. Fans have a voice, but you don't have to read the good or the bad. But going back to the beat writers, I think a lot of times a beat writer is one of those guys that you see every day. And you're looking to challenge him when he writes something bad. And also you want to pat him on the back when he writes something good. But I think you got to look at the beat writer and understand he's doing his job. You got to kind of separate that. But a lot of times when there's a beat writer interact with a player, a lot of times it's bad, especially if the beat writer has written something negative toward the player. I wish they could separate those guys. And also the players can separate the beat writers from fans.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Wright with it. Thompson comes with the double team. Valanciunas dishes to Miles. That one goes. Count it.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Green is checked in for Zizic. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Anunoby. Here's Siakam. To the middle. And that one's good. Right.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's Green missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Powell kicks to Wright. It's Miles on the wing. And there's the pass to Siakam. There's the double team with Korver. Clock at 6. Screen by Valanciunas. The shot by Powell, no good.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
Osman. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, Wright. That's a 2 from Powell. And again, it's Toronto converting. On the wing, Korver, defended by Miles. Fires from deep. Kyle Korver, and that's good.
Good D, but Korver with the quick release.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
The stupendous finish in traffic. Korver's got 5 points in the quarter.
So dangerous on the perimeter. We got a chance to see Kyle Korver convert inside.
The Raptors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Passes it to Powell. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Cavaliers. And it's Korver off the drive.
Not the guy you want to foul. Kyle Korver is automatic from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kyle Korver, a former late second-round pick. What a career he's had. A first-time All-Star in his 30s. He's just keep getting better.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, here's Siakam. Up and in on the layup.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Smith. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Wright kicks to Valanciunas. To the paint, here's Siakam. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Smith.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
To the paint. The kick out to Wright. Kept alive.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
Smith drives in. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And the basket is good.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
Raptors shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Screened by Valanciunas. Pass to Siakam. It's Miles on the wing. Three-pointer Wright. Good on the triple. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Green with the block. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got his 8th assist here tonight.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
And Wright kicks to Valanciunas. And here's Miles outside, sinks the triple.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Shots good by Green.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Feeds it to Miles. Back to Wright. Screened by Valanciunas. Powell lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Beautiful screen right there from Valanciunas. He is not an easy guy to get around.
Here's Green. Here's Thompson. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
Here's Wright. Another shot. No good from Valanciunas. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points
gentlemen.
came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And Valanciunas, far from a finished product, Steve. His coaches and teammates feel he will get better, but in your opinion, where does he need to improve?
I think on a defensive end, he does a nice job of blocking shots, but I would love to see him in rotations, being able to be there a little bit earlier. And then on the offensive end, extend his range a little bit more and also have somewhat of a go-to move down on the low block.
Smith outside. Down low. Here's Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
In the corner, right with it. From outside, off the mark.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
At the line for Cavaliers, Jamie Osborne, taking 2 shots.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up. 27 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I'm not questioning that either, but he clearly hasn't given up on this one quite yet.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. They get the rebound. Osman. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Thompson right side, and he drops it in from the low post.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Right outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.